Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful morning. Today is Thursday, um, 7th of May 2026. And this is what we were looking at yesterday. Let's do a quick recap of what we did yesterday. We were looking for entries above this level, potential buys above this level. Yeah, we got got my entry after this candle closed bullish. You see it opened here, pushed down, then pushed up, closed all the way up here. This was my signal for a potential buy. Immediately I saw that, jumped down to 15 minutes. Jumped down to 15 minutes. I saw these weak rejections. There was this week rejections, then there was a fair value gap here between this week and this week here. So once I saw these rejections, I placed my buy limit here. But looking down on 5 minutes, let me show you how I got into my trade. On 5 minutes, you can see this fair value gap here was tapped into, price rejected, closed above the fair value gap, pushed all the way up. This candle opened here, pushed down, tapped into the fair value gap, pushed all the way up, and closed here. Then this candle came back to this, almost to the fair value gap. Once I saw this tombstone doji here, and then this candle opened here, pushed all the way up here as some rejection, closed here. Once this candle closed above this the tombstone doji, this was my signal now that the market would not come to retest this level here. So I moved my buy limit from here to the open of this tombstone doji, and at 9:40 a.m. that's when my buy limit was activated. My stop loss was just here, below this level here, below this support here. That was where my stop loss was. That was a risk reward of 4.04. So I got activated. Market came, tapped our TP1, came back to our level to retest the level again, and pushed up. We hit TP2, when we hit TP3, I moved my stop loss into profit here. You can see I decided, if let me lock in some profit. If the market decides to come back all the way down, I'll leave with profit from my TP1, TP2. Yeah, so secure your profit. When you're in a winning trade, try to secure some profit, because the market can do anything. The market does not care about you. It will do whatever it wants to do. So we hit our TP3 and hit our TP4. Our TP4 was hit at 1:30 p.m. before even New York session began, before the New York session opened. So that was our trade yesterday. For the sales, we never got sales. We never got the sales here. But you can see, during New York, the market came back at 3:15 to retest our level again, where I got my entry from. Came back to retest, but I didn't take this trade. I was already satisfied with what I had gotten here. But if you were observing that market, you could have still entered here and pushed the market all the way up to TP4 again. But so that was it. So that was our win. That was our third win for the month. We've been winning since Monday. Monday was a win, Tuesday was a win, Wednesday was also a win. So real quick, let's see what we expect today. I can see the market is kind of consolidating here. Let's see. Yes, the market has entered into some consolidation phase here. Remember, today is Thursday, and from my experience trading gold, I told you Mondays mostly low volatility, Tuesdays breakout. You can bear me witness. Tuesday we had that breakout. This was the breakout on Tuesday. Where is it? No. Uh, oh, the breakout happened on Wednesday morning during Asia. On Wednesday, continuation of the breakout, continuation of the trend. Thursdays, mostly consolidation. So let's see what you have on the news today. What do you expect today? Thursday. Today is Thursday. Nothing high impact today. Nothing high impact. Nothing high impact today. Remember, tomorrow is NFP. Very high impact news on the USD. It moves the market. So today, the market could be consolidating in anticipation for NFP tomorrow. So trade carefully today. Risk manage your trades well. And so real quick, let's jump into our analysis for the day. We're going to remove everything here. Let's remove everything. By now, if you've been following my analysis, I believe this top-down analysis is familiar to you now. Okay, so these are monthly resistance up there, monthly support there. We jump down to 1 week, the weekly. On the weekly, we have our support down here. Remember, it's just the highs and lows. The lows supported resistance, the highs and the lows. So the high is here. That is our resistance for the weekly. We jump down to the daily. On the daily, what do we have? We have our low here. See, this structure is broken here. We have our low here. So this is our support. Let's use the bodies, not the wicks. And this is the highest point. This is one after it broke out. So this is our high. So that's our resistance. That's our daily resistance up there. Our confirmed daily resistance. On the 4 hours, what do we have? Just a minute. On the daily, let's use the week, the body. No, let's just use the week, because you can see this candle is still active. So on the 4 hours, what do we have? Is what you have on the 4 hours. Market king. Our 4 hour support is down here. Is our 4 hour support down here? The support is down here. The resistance is up here. Let's use the bodies now here. This is where the resistance is. That's our 4 hour resistance. So jump down to 3 hours. I don't use 3 hours. Jump down to 1 hour. On 1 hour, what do you have on 1 hour? Allow me to move this one to the body here. To this body there. So on the 1 hour, this is our support here. The market came in, has been consolidating here. That's our support there. That's our 1 hour support there. The market is in a consolidation phase here. So jump down to 30 minutes. Let's see what we have in 30 minutes. And the 1 hour, let's adjust this to the week there. So this is a consolidation phase we are in right now. So jump down to 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, what do we have? This is the 8:30 a.m. candle. So on 30 minutes, 6:30. That was way before. So on 30 minutes, we have our support there, our resistance still up here. Let's see what you have on 15 minutes. On 15 minutes, we have this support here. Before 8 p.m., before 8 a.m., I mean, we had this support here on 15 minutes. But looking at it, since we're in a consolidation phase, let's not jump down to 15 minutes. Let's stick to 30 minutes. Let's stick to 30 minutes. Filter the noise. At least 30 minutes, the noise is filtered a bit. So this is what I'll be looking for now. Here, this is where we are going to get our entries from. Move that one to the body there. If we get a candle closing above this level, if we get a candle closing above this level, this would be our potential buy. That would be a breakout from the consolidation phase here. Remember, you don't trade the market when the market is moving sideways. Try not to trade the sideways market. Don't get caught up in between here. Don't get caught up in here. You could lose money here. So for the sales, I'm gonna see a candle close below this level here. Is where I'll take a sell from. This would be a potential selling. But if you've been in profit since Monday, from the analysis I've been dropping, today, trade carefully. This trap, you see this trap here? This is a bear trap. This is a trap. Let me not call it a bear trap, but it's a trap. Most people are going to lose money here. So for the short position, our targets would be get a bar sell, a breakout sell. This will be a target all the way down here. We have this target here. Remember this week rejections, this one's here. This the orders line here. This is liquidity. You'll see. Let me show you on 15 minutes. Yeah, you see, there's a low here, so there's liquidity down here. Once you've been in the market for a long time, your eye sees these things without even struggling a lot. So the levels to watch out for. Until we get a break, a bullish break on that consolidation phase. These are the levels we'll be watching out for. I like to view it on the 4 hours to see how far we can push the market. Yeah, we could push the market all the way up here. This would be overshooting. So with the recent news about the de-escalation, possible de-escalation, Trump just tweeted about 10 hours ago. This is what he said. This is what he had to say. Let me show you where the news are. About 10 hours ago here, Trump makes a claim that about Iran's leadership and says we have won. Iran won't have a nuclear weapon. They've agreed. And you know, this guy moves the market a lot. He really moves the market. So that could signal de-escalation. If at all it's true, that could be a signal for de-escalation. So if you're going to get a buy, I would want to push it at least to this level here. Yeah. Or even here. Okay. For the sales, I don't want to see it close out this gap here. You can see this fair value gap here. I don't want to see it close all. If you're going to get a sell, I don't want to push it all the way down here at least. So 30 minutes, back 30 minutes. Oh, time is running out. Time is running out. So real quick, short position. Remember, trade what you see, not what you think. React to the market. Don't anticipate moves. Don't try to be a trading profit, predicting moves. You react to what the market gives you. I could push out the market all the way down to this level here. Let's see if we get a sell. If we get a buy, trying to be quick, I have less than a minute here. If we get a buy, we'll push it all the way up here. So happy hunting, guys. Risk manager trades well. See you tomorrow for a recap of the same. Risk management is always key. Ciao. So that's what I'll be looking for today. That's